Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, you will learn how to set up field dependencies in BoldDesk. I will show you the permissions required to map field dependencies and how to add and manage them. Field dependency refers to a condition where the value of one field depends on the value selected in another field. This dependency is designed to create a more dynamic data entry experience. This way, you can avoid irrelevant or invalid options, making your data collection more efficient and accurate. First, let me show you the permission required to map field dependency. Agents must have this Manage Fields and Forms permission assigned to their roles. The system roles like Account Owner and Support Administrator by default have that permission. Users with Support Manager and Agent roles do not have such permission. However, you can create a custom role and enable the Manage Fields and Forms permission under the Admin module permission configuration. To learn more on how to manage roles and permissions, follow the documentation link in this video's description. Now, I'll show you how to access the field dependency list in BoldDesk. I sign in as an administrator and open the Admin Center. Then, I click the Fields and Forms module and select Field Dependencies. This will display the list of field dependencies based on the selected module. Moving on, let's add a new field dependency. On the Dependencies listing page, I click the Add Field Dependency option to open a field dependency adding page. In the Dependency Field Selections section, I select the module in which I want the dependency. Next, I select the parent field of type dropdown. Only after selecting the parent field will the child field be enabled. Then, I select the child field, which can be a single or multi-select dropdown type. In the Map Dependency section, I first select the parent field value, and then the values I need to map for the corresponding child field ID. For example, to only display United States-related cities when it is selected in the country field, I'll opt for the United States option in the parent field, followed by the associated cities in the child field options. In the same way, I can set it up for other existing options. The mapped parent field values will be marked with a tick. Finally, I click Add. It will be added to the field dependency listing page. Note that a parent field can be mapped to multiple child fields, but a child field can only be mapped to a single parent field. Now, going to the ticket creation form to check on the configuration settings. I select United States in the country field, and then check the available options for the city field. You can see that only the values that were mapped are displayed for selection. Again, on selecting a different country, only the cities mapped to it are displayed. If none are mapped, all the cities will be displayed. Finally, I'll show you how to manage field dependencies. On the Dependency List page, I click the More Options icon. I use the Edit option to modify the field dependency details and update the changes. You can also delete, deactivate, or activate an inactive field dependency here. To summarize, in this video, I showed the permissions required to map field dependencies. I also demonstrated how to add and manage field dependencies. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button. Stay tuned to our channel to watch more BoldDesk tutorial videos. Thanks for watching.